my channel. My name is Dylan James. I'm a mindset coach that loves to specifically focus on relationships. However, I'm not just limited to helping you with relationships. So if there are other areas of your life that you're looking to create peace, harmony, or abundance in, then feel free to reach out to me. Remember, life is not happening to you. It is happening through you. When you become the change you seek to experience, you'll experience that change everywhere you go. You are showing the world how to treat you based on what you believe and feel about yourself at a core subconscious level. And you are creating your reality based on the value and the meaning that you assign internally to the things that are occurring externally. So if things pop up and you feel like they are impossible and it's never going to change, you have defined and decided and chose to assign that meaning and that feeling. So therefore, you're going to see it perpetuate. But you can just as easily at any point go in the other direction and say, you know what, the word impossible literally means I am possible. So I'm going to reinforce my beliefs, step into self-certainty, self-regulation, and I'm going to persist forward. And you're going to see that as you persist with this confidence, it will actually turn around. Nobody can make you feel inferior without your consent. That's going to be today's topic. I just got out of a client session. I have 20 minutes before my next client session. And I wanted to make this video as a reminder. Nobody can make you feel inferior without your consent. The client session that I just had was with somebody that has what society would label a disability. And I don't agree with the label disability. Okay. I want to really explain this. What is normal? What does disability mean? Does having a disability mean you're not worthy? No, it doesn't. And I want to really drive this point home because maybe you, the viewer, don't necessarily have a disability, but we all have imperfections, things that we see in ourselves that we compare ourselves to others based on. And I want to really ground this point about what is the purpose of life? What's the purpose of life? What actually makes you happy? Okay. You could have all the money. You could have the perfect job. You could look amazing, right? Amazing. But really all that we truly want is connection, right? We could go to all these cool places, but if we have nobody to connect with, then it really doesn't mean anything. And so in this client session, I had to really explain to this client that their disability is actually what makes them beautiful. Now, like I said, maybe you, the viewer, don't necessarily have a disability, but the vantage point that I approach this from is understanding that when you are told you're not good enough, when you're told you're not worthy from society, when you are rejected, what occurs is actually something that is beautiful in a way, because when you experience disapproval or discord like this, and you have that feeling, you never want anybody else to feel that way. That's number one. That's what makes you beautiful. That's what makes your imperfections. That's what makes you beautiful, because you would never want somebody else to experience that feeling state of rejection. Okay. Now, the other vantage point that I came at this topic from is understanding, take a whole step back. I had to really explain to this client, you're beautiful. Why wouldn't somebody want to be with you? Why wouldn't somebody want to be with you? Are you kind? Are you considerate? Are you courageous? Do you try hard every day? Do you wake up every day and you persist through the challenges? When it comes to manifesting a relationship, okay, the only thing that matters is connection. And you could sit here all day, every day. In fact, everybody does this. Most people do on the world. I don't want to affirm it. Okay, so I'm going to say that past tense. But when you get so caught up in comparing yourself to other people, or wow, that person is so much more beautiful, or they do all these things, are they you? Are they kind? Are they considerate? Do they actually want to connect with individuals? Think about it. Okay. And this is where you have to really recognize you're beautiful. Your disabilities and your imperfections are what make you beautiful. When you decide to stop being hard on yourself and you really wake up and see how amazing you are, you're going to realize anybody would be blessed to have you a part of their life. A lot of people on my channel care a lot about a specific person. And that specific person that you care about, there's an unconditional love that you have for this person, right? No matter what they do, no matter what's happened, no matter what's occurred, no matter how frustrated you may be with them or the circumstances in front of you, you still decide, yeah, I love this person. That makes you beautiful. That's why you're worthy. Because you're not getting jaded about it. You're taking a step back and you're saying, what can I learn from this? What can I improve on in myself? How can I be a better individual and show up better so that I can have a better quality relationship? That is courageous. That is brave. I don't want to affirm this, but a lot of people kind of give up. Life gets hard and they give up, and then they become jaded. Oh, this is a real talk, you guys. We're getting into it, okay? Put the seatbelt on. I've been through a lot in my life. I'm gonna take a step back and relate this to myself. I had a very traumatizing childhood, multiple abusive relationships, and I experienced my sister passing away. I've experienced homelessness. I've experienced having it all, and I've experienced losing it all. And I could have very easily became jaded by the world, right? But I didn't. I looked at it all every single day and say, what can I learn from this? What can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? How can I become a better person from this? How can I strengthen my beliefs? How can I really see myself as worthy and deserving, even if everything presented to me says I'm not? When you step into that energy and you stop doubting yourself and you stop needing other people's approval and you stop allowing society to label you, you're not disabled, you're not imperfect. There's no such thing as normal. There's no such thing. When you really realize that connection is all that matters, and you start connecting with yourself and loving yourself and giving that to yourself, and you let go of all the limitations, you're gonna see things turn around very quickly. When you stop needing other people to say, you know what, yeah, you're actually good enough. And you say, fuck that, I am good enough. And I can totally do this. And I believe in myself. And I can have the relationship that I desire. I can have the job that I desire. I can have all these things, not because I need them anymore, but because I'm worthy and because I deserve it. And because each day I'm waking up and I'm building myself and I'm courageous and I'm brave. When you step into that energy, you will become limitless. So today's video, I just want to remind you that you are beautiful. No matter what society tells you, it doesn't matter what you look like, because it's not about the physical. It's about who you are internally. And I can guarantee every single person that watches my content has a beautiful heart, really cares about the people around them, wants to see the good in other people, and wants to create that change and be the change. That's brave. That's courageous. That's what sets you apart. That's why you get anything that you want, because you're not allowing the world to define you. You're not allowing the world to place limitations on you. You're not looking out into your reality and needing validation and approval from anybody around you anymore. You're giving it to yourself. So I don't care if you have a disability. I don't care if your nose is a little bit big. I don't care if you have a lot of freckles and you don't like it. I don't care if you don't like the body that you're in, the shape that you're in. It doesn't matter. None of the physical things matter. In fact, those things are what make you beautiful, because every time that you've hyper-focused on your imperfections and you've been hard on yourself, you've developed a deep level of compassion. I'm sure if you see somebody else in your reality that has the same imperfection, you can look at them and say, yeah, I know how you probably feel. It's deepened your ability to love and be a really awesome individual. So all of these imperfections and disabilities and all these labels that have been thrown at you, if you can take a step back and say, wow, those are the things that make me beautiful because I'm a real fucking person and I believe in myself and I still think I'm amazing and I would never judge somebody else. I would never cast judgment on somebody else because I know what it feels like to be judged. That is what makes you amazing. That is why you're worthy. So for your person or whatever it is that you're manifesting, the moment you decide to stop looking to them for approval and you step into, I am worthy because I'm a beautiful individual regardless of what I look like. I don't need to ask you to respect me. I don't need to ask you to show up and love me. I don't need to ask you to be anything for me because I am that for myself. And I'm just going to enjoy your company. I'm going to enjoy these aspects of life, not because I need them, but because I deserve it. And you just keep placing the focus on yourself, building yourself, building yourself, building yourself. Getting what you want is the easiest thing to do. You're here to experience the fulfillment of your wants and desires. This is supposed to be a fun experience. Okay. Unfortunately, there's a lot of programming in the world that has specifically been designed to make you feel insecure and not worthy and not good enough. I've talked about this in my content before. It's very profitable for you to not believe in yourself. And we're just going to kind of like say, thanks for those lessons. That's done now. I believe in myself. I am good enough. Okay. So look at all the things you've been through in life and see them as your strengths. One, because you never want anybody else to experience that. Two, because you have to see here that most people are walking around every day hating themselves. We're all very alike. Okay. And the moment that you step into loving yourself and believing in yourself and feeling that you're worthy, and you lead with that, you lift everybody up around you, you become unstoppable. So just be compassionate, be loving, feel complete within yourself. That's what gets you anything you want in life. That's all. This is just here for enjoyment. When you realize that you don't need anything, you're just here to enjoy it, and you unapologetically believe in yourself, you're going to be able to achieve anything. Okay? Alrighty. I do have to get going. Thank you for all the people that are here. Thank you for all the thumbs up. Be easy on yourself today. Believe in yourself. Know that you got this. And I'll see you all later.